America, worldwide,
we still
coast to coast. We back. It's all in the proof, and we are
the Windy City Tasters. Here we are continuing our series on vodka,
yes,
vodka, and then we're on the mid-level pricing wise,
right.
not
right.
quality wise. We're saying to give everybody a chance, mid-level pricing wise, and we're at our Sky Vodka. This is the last one we do it on this level.
On this level,
pricing level,
right?
It happens to be my son's favorite,
right?
So I'll let him talk about it a little bit.
Now, a little bit. Now, of course. This is the weird thing. About a decade ago, you ain't hear a lot about Sky. A decade ago,
right?
It rose in prominence like 7 years ago, as far as like everywhere, because of a very aggressive marketing. This is made here in America. Beautiful, one of the most beautiful bottles. But I'm not impressed by bottles and things like that.
Right.
But now it's made so when you see this bottle anywhere, the color, you know it's Sky Vodka. They made it such a name for themselves. And now the thing is, I'm tasting it again kind of for the first time because I haven't had it in several years because I've been into bourbon and scotch and wine for like the past 10, 15 years. So vodka kind of took a back seat.
I don't know if I ever tried Sky. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe San Francisco.
I don't think you've
San Francisco.
I don't think you've had it too. Now this is a bold move. I don't know right now. Yeah, like so many. New York City has all different kinds of vodka, and they make it there, and Chicago, all these big cities. But for it to be on a level like Sky, Sky has made a name for itself, and a beautiful blue bottle, and it's like once again, they have their proclamation. The super premium vodka is made with the finest American grain,
right?
The finest, and they say grain. They don't tell you the proportion of the grain.
Right.
Traditionally, vodka was made from potatoes. Traditionally.
Right. In Russia.
And then it was made from a ratio of potato to grain. And then,
eventually it evolved to mostly grain.
And I think part of that was because it costs a lot to harvest potatoes and break down the starches and all the processes.
Some of the older gentlemen, such as I, will refer to vodka as potato juice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And 3-step filtration process.
They're not saying it was 3 times distilled.
Three times filtered.
They filtering mechanism or machinery is a 3-step process. So I'm not saying it's 3-step, 4-step, all that distilled. And like I said, it's a product of San Francisco, California, but it's bottled in.
It's bottled in Kentucky with the Lawrenceburg, like the hotbed of bourbon.
So they make it in California, and they ship it to Kentucky to bottle it.
Yeah, so very interesting.
Maybe labor costs or whatever, but my son likes it. Let me work on the pour while you continue to talk to him. Y'all let me hold the ball kind of tight.
Well, if you think about it, look how pretty the bottle is. I've seen the marketing the past few years. It's marketed toward the younger, like kind of mid to late 20s, and they'll show people in the Hamptons, in Long Island, people of like the young professionals, a little bit higher class, not like filthy rich, but it's that buying power. Most places are gonna shoot for whatever that immediate hotbed of buying power.
Right.
So these are like for the young professionals, the Mark Zuckerbergs and the up and coming, white collar, and then you're out with your friends in a pool and with NECA or all these, wealthy estates, So this isn't up there, but it's almost that.
Right.
They want you to feel that way.
Price wise.
They want you to feel that way.
And they'll have a lot of events. I was telling him off camera that I'm older, I'm 60 years old, I'll be 61 in September. All markets aren't really concerned about us anymore. It's time for the new generation. I understand that, but that's where the money is. You got baby boomers. People coming up 20s, 30s beneath me. They're spending all this money.
Right.
So we say, I don't want this, or we have a flavor. We don't want this. Or they say, okay, well you go drink what you want, but we got these other individuals to satisfy. So they have all these volleyball tournaments and beach parties and all these. They throwing all these things to promote the brand.
And it's weird. Even in your 20s, you're even if you have a family, you're in your 20s, getting married young, and marry the guy of your dreams in college or whatever. They still market this towards you like, hey, go out on the town with your husband.
Right.
Go out of town like on vacation, do the
Right.
honeymoon, because you still in that age bracket that they're aiming for where you're spending your money.
Right. Spend your
And,
money, get your
you know,
head bad, get drunk, and make a baby.
Yeah, and after you make a baby, they'll say, "Hey, find a babysitter."
Right.
You and your man get out on the town
And make another baby.
and make another baby.
Right. We gotta keep this family going.
Yeah, we gotta keep your head in the sky. You know,
Keep your head in the sky. The Earth, Wind, and Fire. Don't try it.
I can't.
Yeah,
Maybe with a little bit of this, I might.
Let me see. Here we go.
Oh, I haven't had it in years, and I still like it so much.
I haven't had a sky, I don't think, at all, and I'm impressed. I really am.
You know, it's complete. It has it's mellow, and I mean now they say 4-column distillation.
Right. That's
the
apparatus,
process.
the
Right.
process.
That's the process involved.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good though.
Yeah.
I mean I know I'm not shocked because I had it a while ago, but it's like revisiting an old friend. Like, yeah, how you doing? You doing all right? Yeah, come on to my house.
Right.
And it's at my house right now.
And drink some sky.
Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna try this with the cranberry, which is my son is going with my theme actually because I'm a cranberry drinker with all my vodkas, and he prefers his mostly neat.
Right, mostly.
Oh, that's without something, and straight. Other word.
And if I do cranberry, or I don't like I mean, if OJ is what you drink, that's your preference. Fine.
Right.
You know, but I can't really do OJ and vodka, but cranberry, a little splash or a little splash of olive juice, and we ain't gonna tell you about olive juice.
Yeah, we got olives coming. Oh, if y'all were here.
Yep. So y'all gonna stay tuned because we got some more.
And y'all see all this alcohol surrounded by his studio, my studio at the house. You can't have none. This is ours. But here we go.
But hey, we're more than happy to come to one of your parties, and we'll join you, and we'll film a show with you.
Our purpose is to let you know what to expect when you try these products.
You're our family, our subscribers.
Right.
So
we do this for you.
For you.
And
once again,
I gotta write it on my list too.
Once again, it's like
I got right.
To me, good vodka, you only need a splash of this, a little bit of this.
Right.
18 gallons.
I'm so used to heavy-handedness. This has impressed me also, and it's mid-range price. Pow! It gets a solid 10. Sky, what you got over there, son?
Because it's a
favorite.
It's a favorite of mine.
Favorite.
And it's consistent. You know, I ain't had this in maybe 6, 7, 8 years, and it's just still consistent.
And everybody's saying, how could they give it a king or an ace or 10 in our previous episodes, and they haven't tried the other ones, the so-called top shelf, because that's how good they are at this level.
At this level, yes.
At this level, price point wise, it deserves exactly what we said. So, Sky Vodka, we got a lot more episodes to do. We got a real crazy one coming up, just a short one coming up in a minute. And we'll be right back because
we got so much more. And Sky Vodka, your consistency has been wonderful.
Exactly.
So next time, if you're thinking about this, give it a try. Just hang out with your friends and your family. Give it a try. We recommend it highly. Till next time, it's
all in the proof.